Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide. Here is Nathan Weaver.
Greetings and welcome to Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom. I'm Nathan Weaver, founder and executive director of Petra Worldwide. In the early days of building a kingdom, every citizen is welcome. We say yes to every contract and welcome every customer because we're hungry for growth. But there comes a point in the journey where you realize that everything that's shining is not gold. Some clients don't bring just revenue, they bring you value leakage. They consume your team's spirit, they drain your profit margins, and they occupy space that kingmaker clients should be holding. Today, we discuss the difficult but necessary art of graceful exiting. We'll talk about identifying the profit vampires and how to fire a client in a way that protects your reputation as well as your peace. Well, before you open the gate to let a client go, you must prove your case with data. This is where your virtual CFO and your margin analysis becomes your best advisors. Look for these 3 signs of a profit vampire. The first one is scope creep. The client pays for a village but demands a palace. Every phone call is weighted with an energy, and every project requires just one more thing that wasn't in the original agreement. The second thing is a margin killer. The margin killer shows up when you factor in the extra hours of labor, the constant revisions, and the emotional toll on your staff. You aren't just making less money, you're actually paying the client to serve them. The third one is cultural poisoning. They treat your team with disrespect. That client that every time the phone rings, your staff cringes. In a world where talent is your greatest asset, one bad client can cause your best employee to walk out the door. Use the 80-20 rule and look to see if 80% of your headaches are coming from 20% of your clients.
Pastors and financial leaders, do you need expert accounting or tax help? Do you have payroll or 1099 questions? Do you need a ministry expert to help you acquire real estate for your next project? If the answer is yes, yes, and yes, visit petraworldwide.org. Petra Worldwide has been strengthening ministries to transform humanity since 2007. Visit petraworldwide.org or call 855-481-9095.
In the current economic climate, efficiency is your best shield. When you decide to part ways with a client, you must do it with grace and finality. Here are 3 ways that you can make that decision. Use a price out strategy. Sometimes you don't even have to fire the client. You simply bring their contract in line with current margins. If they are costing you money, raise their rates significantly. If they stay, they are finally profitable. If they leave, they fired themselves. You may want to try also the direct approach. If the relationship is toxic or unprofessional, you want to be professional as you exit. Use a transition letter that states something like, "Our firm is moving in a different direction, and we feel we no longer best fit what you need for your success." Also try the referral bridge. This is a great option. If possible, suggest a successor who might be better suited for the smaller scale or the different needs of this client. This turns a rejection into a redirection. Remember, keep in mind your contract's termination clause. This is also your legal fortress. Ensure you follow the notice period precisely so you don't find yourself in breach of contract and facing a lawsuit from a client. At Petra Worldwide, we can help you identify clients that are fueling your legacy and identify also the ones that are anchoring you down. Join us, go to our website, and consider becoming part of the King Life community. I'm Nathan Weaver. Remember to lead with confidence, live with integrity, and build something that lasts.
Listen every day at 4 p.m. for Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide, strengthening ministries to transform humanity. On the web at petraworldwide.org.